Hi Aquarius, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. When I was pre-shuffling all the cards, and I actually have quite a lot of oracle and one tarot deck today, and the Long Dark Night card came out, and at the bottom of the deck was the card that says the path, and it shows a portal, okay, light. You can see light and a portal and a ladder up to the portal, right? And there's a person, a girl at the bottom of the ladder looking up. I heard the words out of the dark and into the light when I saw the combination here. Tell me in the comments, Aquarius, do you feel like you're coming out of the long dark night? Have you gone through a pretty challenging period? Are you feeling like you're emerging from the darkness and suddenly you can see the light again? You know, think of that metaphor. You're in a cave and then all of a sudden you see the light and you get that sense of hope and faith and optimism about your life. Have you recently seen the light? And that can simply mean, has there been the spark of inspiration or hope in your life? It felt empowering and it did actually feel kind of beautiful, but we're going to see what's going to come through the reading today. If you don't know me, my name is Karen and I post these big comprehensive readings every 2 weeks, Aquarius. On the alternate week, if I can, I'll do a bonus. But certainly do make sure you've got the notification bell on so you don't miss it. Also, if you enjoy the readings, all I really ever ask people is to show your love and appreciation through the liking, commenting, and subscribing. Not only does it support the channel in growing and getting all the messages out there, but also it's really an important step. It allows you and I to connect energetically. Are you ready? So out of the dark and into the light. Feels kind of cool. I'm going to start with this one. Or shining through. Look at the light. You ready? Something is shining through. It's light. I don't know what this is, but I want to hear in the comments if you're willing to share with me what is shining through, what is emerging, what is this light that you're starting to see? Aquarius. Aquarius. Two more. One more shuffle. Okay, bottom of the deck. This is you. You are. A lot of Aquarians are geniuses, by the way. You're very different, authentic. You think so differently. My son's an Aquarius, and he sees the world very differently to me and my family. Like brilliant in terms of innovation as well. I have got an Aquarius who's awakening to their own genius. Awakening genius. Now some of you, like, there has been a long dark night and it's like you're awakening. Some of you could be going through a spiritual awakening, or you're just waking up after the long dark night, and you're maybe coming out of that with a brilliant idea. Something is shining through. Feels genius, different. Pluto and Aquarius. Wow, an awakening genius. This is very cool. What am I doing? I'm pulling the cards. All right. I love that. We have a tall tale. Sometimes this card shows up when we're exaggerating, or someone's exaggerating with you, telling a tall tale. So I don't know what that's referring to. You can see Pinocchio there. So hopefully you're being authentic and telling the truth. Some of you could be exaggerating a situation, or needing to see something from a more factual base. But Aquarians are usually very much like that. Could be someone around you. Let's see. Aquarius. Seeing beyond. So they want you to connect to your third eye here. And I feel you are. It's like, Aquarius, you see beyond something. Maybe it is someone's lies. Like you see through it, the tall tale. For some of you, that is 100% what's going on here. You see through something. It's like you are very intuitive. That's Aquarius I'm connecting with. Someone who can see through. I'm also feeling like you've got this idea. There's something ingenious, right? Like it's coming through. You see beyond what others see. You see differently. Very cool. I'm going to pull one more card. It says, beyond the ordinary. I'm gonna have to send this video to my son. You are beyond ordinary. The universe is like, they're really seeing you in the best light, and I hope you see yourself in this light. An awaking genius who sees beyond. And you got two, you've got the reference here to seeing beyond and then beyond the ordinary. Oh, you see the world so differently. There's something about an ingenious idea, or you see something that others don't. And at the bottom of the deck, I've got birds of a feather. So I do feel there's people around you who maybe they're working on something with you. Birds of a feather flock together, maybe. Yeah, like kindred spirits. Like you could be building or growing something, working on something together with like-minded people who get your idea, or together you're working on something. Oh, very cool. All right, let's get on to the next oracle. I am interested about this tall tale though. There's something growing in your life. It's a time of growth, and it's next to protect your ideas. Wow. Whatever this genius is, this beyond the ordinary thing that you're birthing or growing, protect it, please. You have got birds of a feather. I don't know. I feel like you are working with others. Maybe don't share with too many people what you're working on. Maybe there's something around getting a patent for your idea, protecting your idea or ideas. Interesting. All right, Aquarius. One more, please. I think this is one of my favorites I've done for you so far. Time for action. Okay, action station. So you're in an action-focused energy, or you're coming into that or needing to. Yeah, perhaps you've been, look, let's see how this could go. Because I've got at the bottom of the deck action, but I've pulled stillness. Quite different. Almost opposing energies. So either some of you have been thinking about something, pondering something, and through that stillness or meditation or focus, there's a desire to act. So it could be reversed though. Yeah, some of you could be coming out of that and ready to take action. Wow, Gemini had that today. So there's some sort of perspective that's changing, or you're needing to change your perspective, or you might recently have changed your perspective on something. Let's work with the next oracle, the masculine. You might resonate as being a divine masculine. You might be dealing with one. Whether you're a man or a woman, the divine masculine is very action-oriented. It's a strong, empowered energy. It's a leadership energy. It can be bossing up, taking the lead, attacking. Why did I say that? That's weird. Maybe some of you are having issues with the masculine. Because there's no accidents when I read, okay? I don't know if it's connected to the tall tale. Anyway, you'll know. But I do have a masculine energy on the bottom. Very interesting. Aquarius. Peace. Wow. Do you know today all three earth signs have had an energy about self-love and choosing peace, like needing peace. A lot of the Air Collective are experiencing times of stress or just challenge, and you're all pulling this card. They're needing to protect your energy and to protect your peace, to draw boundaries around yourself to protect and restore your inner sanctum. Aquarius. So stillness and peace. Yeah, look at this. Growth. So double confirmation of growth. There is something growing in your life. It is a period of growth for the collective. They're asking you to connect with the energy of gratitude. It's a very high vibration. The more we sit in gratitude and appreciation, the more good things and blessings we attract into our life. Let's work with divine doorways. Says fiery passion. While this time is intense, it leads to empowerment. Forge your future. No, what were my words? I can't actually remember. It was like fighting with the masculine. I don't know if some of you are having arguments with your partner, your father. I don't know. There could be a lot of fiery passion. It can be an intense time right now, but they are telling you to forge a future. And the divine masculine, whether you're a man or a woman, is taking the lead, bossing up, forging something. This card won't leave my hand, Aquarius. It says ebb and flow. They want you to connect to your emotions. Tune into your inner self to find greater understanding. So stillness and peace. Okay. And tuning into your emotions. So they want you to do that. They want you to prioritize that. Ebb and flow suggests, the yin and yang of life. Some of you could be going through challenges, periods of growth and expansion, which can come with some growing pains, right? Some resistance. I feel compelled to shuffle and pull one more. Aquarius, one more. Once again. Gosh, I love it. Libra had this card today. It says big ambitions. Use your potential to work diligently for your dreams, overcome obstacles. Did I not just say that, right? So it's like when we do weight training, right? The heavier the weight, the harder it is, the more our muscles grow. It is a direct metaphor for life. So whilst you're experiencing growth, I definitely feel there's a price to pay, right? Like I feel like there's obstacles, there's challenges, there's things you haven't overcome. The universe has been really clear with the air signs today. All three of you being told that you need to find more balance in life, that you're needing to also to de-stress, to prioritize your own well-being, your own inner sanctum. It says, know when to stand your ground or go with the flow. They want you to seek harmony. Now, I did say that masculine fight. So there's times that we're needing to rise up, and then there's times maybe we're needing to compromise, and we're needing to not have our will, things go our way. There's something about knowing when to stand your ground and when to just go with the flow, right? Seek balance. Did I show you this card? I can't remember. Now, as I said to Libra, they pulled that card and they pulled the Lofty Goals card. And I talked to them about BHAGs. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but I love setting a BHAG for myself. It's a big, hairy, audacious goal. It's a goal that if you tell your friends and family, they go, you're such a dreamer, as if. Like, there's no way. Don't be ridiculous. Those are the dreams, right? And I feel like the Air Collective, all three of you have been told to set a BHAG. Dream bigger, like go beyond what you even perceive to be what looks great in your life. Go above that. There's something about you having massive ambitions here. Let's get one extra. Or needing to set higher goals. We've got divine insight, spiritual clarity, seek higher knowledge and consult your inner vision. And to do that, you have to create space for it. If you're just running around, achieving, working, doing, and you don't check in with yourself, you don't take a break, you don't calm your nervous system, you don't connect to your inner self, you can lose yourself in the world, right? So there's something about you connecting to self to get divine insight, spiritual clarity. Let's see what your angels want to tell you. Very interesting. Who else? I think all three of you had this today too. Helpful people. So they're telling you there are people around you who can help or assist. You're surrounded with healthy people. Helpful people. They're probably pretty healthy too. What do we have? Compromise. Libra had the compromise message today too. So, yeah, the universe wants you to seek balance. They want you to know when to stand your ground and when to go with the flow, right? You don't have to, always have your way here. There's something about you learning the beautiful art of compromise. Achieving balance in your life, achieving compromise in relationships, striving and achieving more balance. It's really coming through for you today in a massive way. Someone could be deciding to reach a compromise with you as well. They're telling you not to worry. So if you've been worried about a situation, they're saying there's a way to find a compromise or balance. Okay, one more. Aquarius, it is big happy changes. So no need to worry. We have big happy changes ahead. let's get on with tarot. That's all the oracles. Yep. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you are really working hard at the moment. And it's next to a King of Swords. Whether you're a man or a woman, for me, this is really leaning to just being your energy on the practical matters of life. Like King of Swords is often someone, you know, it's you very much connected to self, but not necessarily in your emotions. Like it's something that your mind is focused on. Please check in with yourself in your emotional space. I really think it will support you at the moment. But you are hardworking. Let's see. Aquarius. Let's pull the first 3 cards today. Let's see what else is going to come through. Now, change your perspective is directly related to compromise, because they just pulled my eyes to both of those cards. There's a connection for a lot of you. You're needing to shift your mindset to achieve a compromise. We have the Magician. Holy guacamole. This card has come out in all 3 signs today. All 3 air signs. You're all being told that you're talented. That you are the magician of your life. So if you're not in that energy, please, 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 I encourage you to set goals. I encourage you to really focus on your desires. What you want to make happen in your life. Design your life. What does your dream life look like? Because you have the talent. If you believe, infinity symbol, anything is 100% possible here. I like the fact that all the air signs are showing up in creative energy. Focused on something new. Okay, Libra had the 9 of Wands in the heart of their reading. A lot of the air signs are tired, overworked. Might feel like you're having to draw boundaries around yourself at the moment to protect your energy, or there could be someone around you in that defensive energy. I've got a Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Okay, Aquarius. Temperance. The Angel of Balance. I can't tell you enough. Okay, the universe has been pretty clear. It is a time for compromise. It is a time for resolution, to make peace, to find a balance, to focus on harmony and balance in all areas. A lot of you are creating. So Magician and Temperance, both cards that are directly related to creation, mixing the elements. So it's really nice. Bottom of the deck, I do have a Queen of Pentacles. There could be a connection to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. You might have a strong placement, and that might be why it's showing up. We did have the 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords. So this could be your person as well. It could be someone you work with, because I feel you were the King of Swords. But let's keep going. Strong Capricorn, but any of the earth signs really. Aquarius. Pay attention to your well-being. Okay, I feel like there's a need for rest. Yeah, to have a break, to prioritize your health and well-being, because Temperance and 9 of Wands is I'm exhausted, and your angels are with you because they know, right? So it can be around healing. So there could be an aspect of you focusing on healing something at the moment. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. Let's get your middle row. Aquarius, 2 of Cups, so beautiful. A lot of you have a person in your life who is your do or die, right? Your bestie, your lover, your person. Like there's a 2 of Cups, or you're manifesting it. It's under the Magician. Temperance and 2 of Cups says focus on harmony in relationships, focus on compromise in relationships, you know, sharing the love, finding love, like that balance in the relationship. And by the way, love can be platonic, obviously, as well. Doesn't have to be romantic. Let's get the heartbeat of Aquarius's reading today. What might it be? Oh, big. Death card. Change. Transformation. Shedding an old skin. Scorpio's major arcana. So you've got Sagittarius in Temperance, and you've got Scorpio in the heart of your reading with the Death card. 5 of Swords. Okay, some of you are shedding a skin, so the changes within you, whether it is something around your health and wellness, making big changes, going through a personal transformation, or you're cutting, literally releasing something or someone who you feel you should walk away from. Eight of Cups can talk about walking away from a situation, a person, a place, because you're no longer finding connection, meaning, or happiness there. It's no longer meeting your emotional needs. This could be a workplace. It could be a friend. There could be something here. There could be an argument. What I will say, what was my wording? I wish I could rewind it. Fighting with the masculine. I said something like that. Five of Swords is fighting. It can be where someone, needs to win. No, it's my way or the highway. I'm not saying it's you. I don't know who's who. I'm simply saying Five of Swords can be a person who wants to win the fight at all costs, or to win at all costs. They don't care who they hurt. They just have to win. They have to come out on top. That's the shadow aspect of the Five of Swords. I'm leaning to that. It can be a mental conflict. So whether that be a temporary mental health challenge or just feeling conflicted mentally. But I'm feeling it's, for a lot of you, there is a conflict of some kind. And I feel it's an argument. So just be careful. You've had so many cards come through about finding compromise, and that, so even if you've had a fight with someone, this Two of Cups, if it's a person, this is someone, you're ride or die, right? In all areas, like this is someone who really matters to you. You matter to each other. There is shared love. So it could just be an argument or a fight, and someone might shoot their mouth off and have to win the fight. They're saying, make peace. Or temper the desire to win at all costs, right? For a lot of you, it's in some sort of Two of Cups connection. Because the Death card can talk about the need for change. So you might be seeing this aspect of yourself, or they might be. And they might be trying to improve the situation. With the Angel of Healing here, the Temperance energy. Let's get the last three. Two more, please. One more, please. Alrighty then. What do we have? Bottom of the deck. Nice. Ten of Pentacles. In the last row, Libra had the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. Quite interesting to me as a reader. King of Swords. Okay. I feel this is you. And I'm not saying you have to be a man. There's no gender in tarot. But it's strong Aquarian. Two more. The Hanged Man. Yeah, there is definitely the need to change your perspective. Someone here, you are the cross watcher, needs to shift their perspective. And I feel the perspective change is around focusing on compromise, focusing on balance and harmony, which is what temperance is, right? I really feel whether it's someone you work with or someone you love, I feel you're seeing yourself or the situation very differently. Your perspective is shifting, or theirs is. Let's get one more. It's Piscean energy. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, interesting. Even then, there are 2 points of reflection. I feel you're looking at a situation in your life. It could be your money, your business, your relationship, your health. I don't know what area of life is, but there's an assessment going on. Seven of Pentacles, taking a break, looking back at something, looking back at what you've invested into. The Hangman, you could be looking at that situation and trying to look at it differently. A lot of you want 10 of Pentacles, and you're figuring out how to achieve it. A lot of you have got a desire for money. You've got a desire for financial security. The argument or conflict could be about someone's desire for that, their focus on that. Some of you could be so focused on building wealth, building security. Maybe that's the issue between you and another person. Maybe you're having to find more harmony, more balance, right? To prioritize the connection, whatever that connection is. So anything can happen here. You have the power, right? The magician says, where thoughts go, energy flows. You have the ability to achieve all your hopes, dreams, and desires. And a lot of you are focused on 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, that could be marriage or long-term commitment. I mean, I like it because what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is you're shifting your perspective about something and you're ready to change or transmute the energies with the Death card and the heart of the reading. You're ready to either shed an old skin or to cut something or someone from your life. You're seeing life or a situation or a person very, very differently. And a lot of you are learning the art of compromise. God bless. Love and light.